If you see Agbolo, they run something, must not say something they run after him or in they run after something. Well, plenty people can say that black goat wey no see something, not on net you go see him. Well, I want for say that not so true. The black goat wey no see something, you can still see on a net. Depends on how desperate you be for see that goat day. Well, it don't happen. Plenty time people don't they cry. Now you look like say this cry don't they reach who side is supposed for reach. United States of America don't pata visa restriction. All they want them we undermine democracy inside salon. But when they say democracy inside salon, what this simply means? Well, all the want them we put on for rig the 2023 June 24th election. United States of America don't say they're not going to encourage any one of them people in there for let them go to United States. And this include their family members then. Before 2018, Marabio not been get a mind or United States of America not be the allowance for going inside America. Well, for say, even where he didn't power now, as the president of Sierra Leone, as they call him, or as in the call instance, or as ECSL say, for say, USA still gets the mind for do this? Well, the same way the United States of America, the ambassador, the outgoing ambassador, been talk about waiting the United States think about this government or about the election. A lot of people, including the Minister of Information, come and say that's not the opinion of the individual. Well, then they look forward for see the next minister or the next ambassador when they come for see how they go able for work with them because them believe say they get good working, they go come develop good working relationship with them. We go make the party business between Salon and America go be strong. Well, this is just shocking for today, the 31st of August, where United States of America pull this kind of word. Well, for let we all go understand waiting at the try for talk. Let me just read exactly. I will read them in English and I will attempt for read them in Creole so everybody will understand exactly what the United States of America say. Then say, visa restriction policy on undermining the democratic process in Sierra Leone. Press statement. In other words, then say United States of America, we don't develop a visa restriction policy for sake of all the one them we undermine the democratic process inside Sierra Leone. And this person will put this press statement together, then call him Anthony J. Blinken in at the Secretary of State, and he pull him the last day inside August, when at August the 31st, 2023. Let me read now what he say. He said the United States is committed to supporting and advancing democracy in Sierra Leone and around the world. What do you mean? It means say them na United States, the United States government, then same way so they commit themselves and then they support democracy inside Sierra Leone and all over the world. They say today I am announcing a new visa restriction policy under section 212A3C of the Immigration and Nationality Act for undermining the democratic process in the June 24th, 2023 Sierra Leone election. They say today, when at the 31st of August, it say media announce the new law where Whitman will say restriction policy. They announce new law where go restrict, where they say restrict, where go tap, where not go allow certain people and then say this not according to the your immigration law. And this thing where they say that they enforce say now for all one them we undermine democratic process. For second the June 2023 election with Salon being old. So la all another first paragraph there and let her explain something. Remember say United States, European Union, and other institutions them, including new, being say this election we not say enough free and fair because the process leading up to the election, we not say that though. But waiting we get concerned over now the tabulation. Waiting at the tabulation, the tallying, waiting at the tallying, the count when the count, the vote them where people then vote. Then say we get concerned. Then say it not being transparent. In other words, it not being open up for let we understand exactly what them people have to do. Remember say a lot of salon people been they complain, and a lot of other people them as well, including the opposition, been they complain say the election, that particular counting of the results not being okay. We see a lot of people them come with concern, but the government, including one Ekone, then knock chest and say this election now the most transparent election where salon don't ever hold now the country, where salon don't ever hold from when they begin old democratic election. But then people will say no. In fact, they say they no go congratulate Madabio. They not say Madabio not to the president of Sierra Leone, but they no go congratulate him because the result will make them announce him as president. They're not satisfied with him because it not been transparent and the ECSL not being open up the play for let all man see Koju waiting then do will make them reach to that particular point thing. And even when they ask ECSL, say, let them pull the results by district, by pulling center or by district level. ECSL say no, they're not answerable to nobody, and they're not going to pull that result today. Well, America, now can't come. They say we not get problem with that. But just that, some of the things that we do with Salon, we they cut down on them things then they. Like the MCC one all be the dance for and sing for, we they slow down. In other words, that speed will be get for say in 1, 2 or 6 months we'll give another money, we go slow down and we go even reduce some of what we'll command them on the MCC inside Salon. But this election, it don't contribute serious one to the MCC scorecard. We mean say it don't this election don't nyaka the credibility will be get in terms of democracy. So, they say, we na Salon, we election not be credible, especially the way how them count election results. Let's go to the next paragraph now. Let's see again what they say. They say, under this policy, that this new law, they don't activate for Salon, all the one they will thief election inside Salon. They say, under this policy, the United States will pursue visa restriction for those believed to be responsible for or complicit in undermining democracy in Sierra Leone, including through the manipulation or rigging of the electoral process, intimidation of voters, election observer, or civil society. So they say, una all we put on for rig this election, or una way make one kind way for and make this election be like for saying a secret society and say na una this thing dey for. Then say they not only rig una rigo, then say some other people them where they challenge the result, una the threaten them back. And we see it be really real. Usai the ONS being come out in a press release say nobody, in fact before the election said we don't begin one we say nobody apart from IRN no get rights for call results. Now only ECSL we agree. But we be no say people they take the result by center and call them, but they say nobody not for do that one day. So even when people they begin challenge them, now the police come. In fact, remember the time where they go kill la mami na APC office. Waiting be happen. APC, Samoa Kama and others, then be the dance, then be the sing, then they say they don't win the election. Now they go fire then they. The IG been come and tell we play one say, he say nobody no get right for declare himself winner. Now only ECSL. So that's not one thing first. Then go and fire a person at the APC office because then get her and they celebrate. But the same thing will happen at SLPP office. Also then get her, then call press conference, then declare themselves winner. But the police no go there. Then dance, play sets na do. They not do anything. So they say, but instead, what will happen? When new begin for talk, then begin for go back at new. ONS begin for the send word say, no, we not get no parallel, they begin to threaten anybody we try for disturb the this and that. That will make at one point Marcella pack a bundle, full and come out of the country with some other people. So they say, all the one them we put hand for rig, or we join hand for let them thief election inside Salon, or the one they will be the threatening, you know, the civil society and any other person, we include the one that will be the talk say this election, it gets some problem. They say they want they all. This new policy, not they left them. They all in the bets. So, and now they all them put under this US visa restriction ban. Now read this other one for you. They say organization through threats or acts of physical violence. I don't explain to now. Or the abuse or violation of related human rights in Sierra Leone. See, eh? So all the one they will put on, including Lahai Lawrence Lima, Mada Bio, Fatima Bio, where they all been don't make some statements that will intimidate people them, including their family member. They say it may that then watch it left to them and they give visa, then go look say, okay, you related to this person. We will give you or not will give you. We may. You understand, eh? So it left to them waiting and think. So all of them and then the Corneo in one old family. The ONS bosso, the one old family. The police bosso, the one old family. Anybody when all put in hand for rig the election, anybody we join hand for threatening somebody, for commit human rights abuse against Sierra Leoneans them, all of the one in the 19 they try for talk about. Yeah, so they're not left, they're none. Yeah, Sierra Leone family members or such person may also be subject. Okay, like you decide you see. They say in Sierra Leone, they say, okay, like this the one from the top again. They say, or civil society organization through threat or act of physical violence or the abuse or violation of related human rights in Sierra Leone. They say family members of such persons may also be subject to this restriction. That is to say, if your papa or your mama or you waiting on mix for this kind of business, you say safe. You say safe. It must affect you. Yeah? It must affect you. So this one will affect your family member. Not necessarily say mama and papa, but if you get link, if they're able to connect the dots for say your own family member, then play serious hand for undermine democracy inside the country. You want to go America, then they pull you named on in a red book. Yeah? So look to the other side, waiting and see. They say persons who undermine the democratic process in Sierra Leone, including in the lead up to, during, and following Sierra Leone's 2023 elections, may be found ineligible for US visa under this policy. So, whether or not the day for the election now, after the election now, or the day before the election now, or you be don't do things that they don't see you. Remember one time we did a corner, that man be say anybody we no vote, we waiting for Mother Bio. Hey, una all, we want to go America now, they don't see una video them, you know they go. They want them all, we put and support the government. Yeah, ECSL, Pambad and Dabaru business, including CSOs. When they all and been there for them Dabaru business. Hey, once they don't see una, they notice una. Una not the go. Una not the go. So let's continue for it. Waiting, then say. Yeah, let's continue for it. Then say the visa restriction policy announced today will apply to specific individuals and is not directed at the Sierra Leonean people. In other words, this thing is very simple. You be don't put in for visa when an ordinary salon person or we get plan for travel go overseas. We no get you not eat, you not drink. No worry, you're not there at all. The one that we the target in this now all the one that we put on we join on for rig the election. Now they all that they talk about that they target inside this particular thing. So you in a salon person, you not eat, you not drink, they not shape give you no nothing, you free, they not see any video for you when mixed by violence or any other thing. Rest assured, when you go for your visa, as long as you get all of the criteria the way make you qualify, there you go, there you come, USM, now going to go to America. But all the one the way they identify. Social media is very good. What be the play them video then then be the feel say na yuki business or then be the feel say na idleness. That's what they can call it. Una idle na not get work for do. Including this day why they talk this when I get for this day, the idle they not get work for do. But hey, don't happen no. Let's end the thing. But before I end them, please not forget we get a challenge for each 100,000 subscribers by October. We will get the silver plate from YouTube. Yeah, so if you dey watch me from Facebook, please go over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel and turn the notification bell. You will watch this program and you not subscribe it on the YouTube, please consider for do so. And don't forget to like the program as well and share them for this information reach the people and where it's supposed for reach. Let's end this statement, this press statement from who that come from this man called Anthony J. Blinken, where na Secretary of State in the United States of America. So let's read the last statement. Yeah, after I will take it again, the last paragraph. The visa restriction policy, they say, you know, the mix part, nobody or you, if you not mix there, you not eat, you not drink, you know, they affect you at all. Any salon person, when not eat, you not drink. Remember, say, the US embassy, they don't tell we, say, the US government will continue for support Sierra Leonean, the people of Sierra Leone. But the one then, we mix, they not they not they. Okay? They not say, matter be you. And you get the power. Only power, who the only who self get one power. So you not president, only presidency, who self the only so able hold, yeah? Until you not say you not the hear word, I follow not the hear word. We know a shh, it could hear stone. Come it. Okay, so let me continue for this last part. He said, this decision reflects the commitment of the United States to support Sierra Leone's aspiration to have free and fair election that demonstrates the will of the people and strengthening democracy and the rule of law. So basically, what's in the scene? They say this particular decision where the United States of America don't take so. Now for sure say, then the United States of America, they really committed, you know, they really committed for support Salon, the zeal way Salon get for maintain democracy, for let them go get free and fair election. And this, they demonstrate the will for let them get free and fair election. Where will demonstrate, say, this free and fair election. Now, really waiting the people and vote for. But according to the US, this particular action, now because waiting at the result will come out where ECSL announced, not to the will of the people, from waiting and see. And remember, say one time a day, you shall contest it on our yard na until we say ECSL gets two systems. One, where the result they can inside, they work on them. Two, where they filter them, send and go for the people them see them. And that particular system, they now in how they reflect for the people them see. But unfortunately, they not be able to fix the system how they plan. So now that make they not show people them how they go about them, because the planner, when they filter the thing where they can inside the raw counting, then put their own figures them, the figures where Andrew Lavali be don't give, say na matter be win with, when exactly that figure they matter be win with, and don't system, they don't program them. So in a reflect, so the one that will be the come inside, they're not able for manage them very well, and make them turn out, then afraid for release that particular thing. So they say we put ban visa restriction or all the one that we rig the election or all the one that we mix with join hand for intimidate people, for create human rights abuse. None not the come in America, because we believe in democracy. Well, I know say some of you will say, but una self una not get the moral high ground for talk to we, una the Americans. We're not waiting Trump no do. Now that make, because person misbehave, now make now that they don't facing the law right now inside America. So they still get what it take. So let's read the last part of fun. And say this now for strengthening democracy and the rule of law. The rule of law and democracy means say everything for be free and fair, it for be transparent, and it for be inclusive. Everybody for include in the whole process. For let nobody no go cry foul like how they cry foul right now as we talk so right now. Well, this na the word will come out. But wait to Mother Bill for go na UN in September in America. Okay, but after you know this, one time in day where Mother Bill get banned for going to America, this way just come. Then be allow him for go na America, go attend the program, and then he return back. After that, they be lifting ban. But now that they don't feel say the man don't thief the election again, waiting now the action they will get for take. It will get for affect Mother Bill directly on a corner and in squad. Take her down to the security. The one that always cause mayhem for this election. Now they will get for affect. Well, do me do, sumande, do me do. Do me do, sumande, something don't happen, sumande, USA don't block. All them thief man them. So now we come see what they happen. Well, we wait for ye, waiting the government will get for say with regards all of them things here. But for now, USA they don't put restriction on all government officials, no, not to government official, Sembepe, not mislead people them. All the one them will join an for rig the election, they don't put ban on them. What do you think? Let me comment down. Now a win for the people of Sierra Leone, or now a loss for the people of Sierra Leone. Because US, they draw plenty of the things. And guess what? When you see United States of America don't begin for do this, guess who than the next? Europe, the European Union. Remember say, they even challenge them to the highest point. Then end, the report will come out just now. And I'm pretty sure, once the report will come out, it will come out with a penalty again. So if America don't block them, EU don't block them, I'm not saying they go turn to China, they go turn to Russia, but let me see who side all this go end. This now make will be the ask question. If Marabio don't thief election, and before it thief the election, if he don't find himself na the Security Council as ordinary member, it could still get a gut, it could still get a respect for talk to other people and they listen. More especially where problem they happen so inside the country right now. We don't hear about the recent one in Gabon. We hear about Niger. Who say they all be the knock chest. Where that the same thief, and then they go knock chest for Niger. Where the military then they take up. But now they don't find out say Salon don't be intimidated, and then they continuously intimidate more people them in the name of alleged coup. They go arrest this man yete na Liberia. Then they arrest senior military officers them, and some people away. Then they arrest even. Then they even hide the name them for let we not even know. What thing they want to do to them, and them and God one green sabi. But all of this are human rights violation because they don't hold them people here for as long as they're able to hold them without any trial. So this are the situation right now where they happen with this kind of big time ban. Green, yes, SLPP. How they in that power, but the ban. This ban where United States they play so. I don't know music where the band they play right now. We've been talking say Marabio and the team they get sleepless night. And the protest they continue. The protest they continue. Protest that the egg get for go back, protest that United States get for go back, protest that UK, protest that EU, the European Union and territories, and everywhere the protest they go on. And for long time they say idleness and they not get work for do. The idleness now don't begin pay dividends soon. It don't begin pay. Waiting this go end up to. We wait for see. We now see don't look now we get. My name is Sembepe the Freedom Fighter. Don't forget for share, like, and subscribe if you don't subscribe it. Love you all. Bam bam bam. Mother be you in government and don't put tam pam pam. Bam bam bam. Ban restriction or visa ban don't affect it tiffy. Okay, I'm not sure say na all man at the government. Who that thief na no more affect. How na feel am? They get the play. How they market. Market is selling. Love una so much. I love. I'm out.